This is Capital's Tokyo Report with Eric Kawa.
Hello there, day 11 of the Tokyo Olympic Games. More actions are still happening, and I'm joined by the BBC's Katie Smith. History has been made in Tokyo. Karsten Warholm of Norway has broken the world record, Katie.
The thrills and spills continue, and today, on day 11, the highlight so far has been an absolutely sensational run from Karsten Warholm of Norway as he took gold in the men's 400-metre hurdles inside the Olympic Stadium. Sadly, no fans able to watch this mesmerising moment due to the pandemic. But he broke his own world record to get that gold, and he now becomes the only man in history to run under 46 seconds. Some people thought it wasn't possible. People thought it wasn't possible to run below 47 seconds. He did that, and two of the four men who have done that were in the final with him. One of those, the American Rai Benjamin, pushing him all the way to the line. He went below the world record as well to take the silver medal, and afterwards he had tears in his eyes. He apologised to his family. Of course he doesn't need to do that, but he said he couldn't believe he had run that quickly and hadn't won the gold medal. But Karsten Warholm was delighted. He's a two-time world champion. This is his first Olympic title, and he was roaring around the track. So that really has captured people's imaginations, because that time is so good that there's a thought that it might never ever be broken. Similar to Usain Bolt's 100 metres world record. Could we ever see that go?
More medals for Africa, Katie. Morocco and Ethiopia are making headlines.
African dominance across some of the longer distances. In the men's steeplechase, we saw the gold go to Morocco's Soufiane El Bakkali, beating the Kenyans. They've had a stranglehold on that event for so many years. Kenya's Helen Obiri, though, had to settle for silver once again in the women's 5,000 metres. She was beaten to the gold by Ethiopian-born Sifan Hassan, who's going for an unprecedented treble of gold medals in Tokyo, and she's got the first of those. We'll see how she gets on now in the 1,500 metres and the 10,000 metres. Some disappointment though. Wade van Niekerk, the defending champion from South Africa in the men's 400 metres, he won't be in the final. He failed to qualify through from the semi-finals, but we will see Botswana's Isaac Makwala going in that one. He was able to progress through third place in his semi-final.
What should we expect for the rest of the day?
Coming up later today, we should be looking out for the women's 200 metres on the track. Should be an absolute blinder. We've got the gold and silver medalists from the women's 100 metres. They are, of course, the two Jamaican greats, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Elaine Thompson-Herah, both in fine form. Could we see a world record go in that event? Some people are saying that could come quite close, but really, I think the exciting athletes to look out for in that event are the two Namibian teenagers. Complete surprises that they made this final. They usually run the 400-metre event, but they were told by the World Governing Body for Athletics that they couldn't race that event anymore. They have too much naturally high testosterone in their body. It's a similar issue to what you might have seen with Caster Semenya in South Africa. So they dropped down to the 200 metres and they have made it look easy. Both of them reaching the final. Christina Mboma, the one to watch. She's broken the under-20 world record to reach that final and could be in with the shout of a medal. Got the women's 800 metres as well. Habitam Elemu of Ethiopia going in that one. There's just so much.
Now, away from the track and field, there's a lot going on in other sporting events like football. What more do we know?
Plenty going on in other sports. We've got the men's football semi-finals, Mexico up against Brazil. We've got Spain against host Japan. What an exciting moment for them. Could they reach a final? And the men's basketball is ongoing. USA are through to the semi-finals. France and Italy playing one another as well. And there's just so much going on. Least of all, Simone Biles, the great American gymnast, is back in action on the final day of gymnastics. She's going in the women's balance beam contest. She'd withdrawn from every other individual medal event to take time away. She says she needed to work on her mental health, but she is back. Will she take gold? We'll wait and see.
We'll indeed wait. BBC's Katie Smith giving us the highlights from the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. The Capital's Tokyo Report is brought to you in partnership with the BBC World Service. I am Eric Kawa.
This is Capital's Tokyo Report.